Hello, welcome to this reading. This is a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are going to be taking a look into the state of your heart, your mind, and your body. We'll also look at the past, present, and future, and we will pull a few cards of advice for you to wrap it all up. My name's Amanda. I'm at Luna Sync Tarot. If this reading resonates with you, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I would love that. All right, so I pre-shuffled your cards. Just doing a final shuffle here. I like to get the cards nice and mixed up and to really start to feel in sync. Split the deck 3 ways and let's sync up. All right, in the position of your heart, we have the 4 of Cups reversed. In the position of your mind, or what you think about it all, we have the 3 of Discs reversed. In the position of your body or your foundation, we have the Daughter of Swords. In the position of the past, we have the Hierophant reversed. In the position of the future, we have the 5 of Wands. All right. Let me take a look at this. So, in the position of your heart, we have the 4 of Cups reversed, and that's what this looks like. I feel like you don't have the space and the time that you need to process something emotionally. You're really longing for some time and some space to soak something up, think about something, process something, work through something, take care of your emotions. Really needing that at this moment. The heart position is also the same as the what's happening in the present moment position. So they share the same position. So what's happening in the heart space is also what's happening currently right now in your present moment. So really feeling like I need to take some time to process all of this. But maybe feeling like you don't have that opportunity or that time is not afforded to you. And maybe that's difficult to come by at this moment. All right, what you think about it all. What's in the position of your mind is the 3 of Discs. However, it was in reverse. So it looks like this in reverse. This is feeling like you don't have the support needed to build something that is long-lasting. It's like you want to build this thing that will last a long time. You're thinking about it. You want to put the time and the effort into it, but you don't feel like you have the resources or the support to do that at this time. In the position of the body is the Daughter of Swords. Now this was upright. This is impulsive action. This is sort of the opposite of thinking things through. This is swift movement, impulsive action, quick thinking. This is very immature energy. And this is the foundation. This is the foundation of the reading. It's also in the position of your body. So, some sort of impulsive act is serving as the foundation of this entire reading. In the past, we have the Hierophant reversed. Coming out of a situation where you felt oppressed and tied to a system or to a thought or to a belief system or to a philosophy, to a maybe very literally a religious system that did not serve you. You felt like you were on your knees inside of that system. And because it's in reversed, it's something that you've encountered and you sort of dealt with or are in the process of dealing with, or you're in the process of coming out of. And then in the near future, we have the 5 of Wands. This is a lot of conflict, it's change, it's a lot of diverse opinions. Everybody's speaking their mind. Everybody's sort of saying, hey, wait, listen to me, this is my thought. And all of these diverse ideas are conflicting in this single moment that's creating this very particular type of energy that's fiery and passionate and chaotic. So this is the near future, some sort of conflict, some sort of change. Let's clarify these cards. What is this about for you? I'm going to talk about the Hierophant. Let's clarify the Hierophant in reverse in your recent past. What is that about? What tie are you breaking? What are you coming out of? Some sort of religious organization, some sort of system, oppressive system. What is this? Let's clarify the Hierophant. There we go. Okay. All right. These are the three cards that came out. So we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Hanged Man. So some sort of new emotional beginning, some sort of, maybe it was a love interest, something that felt like an opportunity, something that felt like a new beginning in the way of your emotions or your heart or love, more specifically. It was slow moving really slow. Very calculative, methodical movement. Knights are all about action, and this is the slowest moving knight. He is making an offer, but it might have been too little too late. And then the Hanged Man, indecision, you know, really indecisive, like not feeling like you have to also take a moment out to gain this illumination of the Hanged Man. So just sort of hung up about it. So whatever thing that you're coming out of that felt oppressive, maybe it was just feeling like it was oppressing your spirit, had to do with some sort of love opportunity in love, new emotional beginning. That was very slow moving, methodical, maybe too slow moving for you. Somebody was indecisive, that's for sure, where it came to this new love opportunity or new emotional beginning. Now you're feeling like you got to take a time out to think about all this, because it brought up a lot of emotional muck for you. Creating a boundary, creating space to really process some of this. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this impulsive act that serves as the foundation of your reading. What is that about? You know, the Daughter of Swords, I think in the traditional deck, that's the Page of Swords. Spying is sometimes how people will read this card. Somebody's spying, somebody's watching you. Harsh words like immature thinking, immature communication is the word I'm trying to come up with here. So the Sun and the Nine of Wands. Sorry, for some reason I was like, what is that card? You felt like this was a really positive thing. You felt confident in your action. That serves as the foundation of your reading. It seems like it was perceived to be positive, a positive opportunity, and there was a lot of openness and possibility around it. But it left somebody feeling very guarded. It's like you can't trust it. It's like you can't trust this opportunity. Look how this man is looking up at the sun in a very guarded, suspicious way. So this sense of not trusting this opportunity, being mistrustful, distrustful of this opportunity, some sort of impulsive act serving as immature communication, serving as the foundation of your reading. All right. Let's move forward and talk about, let's clarify the Five of Wands in your near future. This is some sort of conflict and change. It's a sharing of very diverse opinions. So what we have here, we have a lot. Oh boy. Okay. So we have healing. We have the Star card. You are in a phase of healing. There's change. Usually conflict and change precedes a phase of healing, a state of healing. Something has been lost. Maybe it was this new love opportunity that was lost. Somebody was blocked. Some indecision was happening here around this. Not able to make a choice. And it just feels very, very burdensome. I can see why you might need to take a time out and process some of this emotionally. But you may also be resisting that because it's in the reverse. Or it's just not happening. Maybe you're not resisting it. Maybe it's just, for some reason, it's stuck. It needs to happen, but it's not happening. Okay. Who was this person that you were dealing with? What was this love opportunity? Let's pull out the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I want more information about this person that you were dealing with in the recent past. What was your connection like with them? How did they feel about you? What was the qualities of the connection? Let's start there. Here we go. All right, so, oh, the Knight of Swords. Very similar to this Daughter of Swords energy. Totally different card, mind you, but very similar. So let's just look at the imagery in this picture. She's leaning on a sword. She's completely naked, and he's behind her, and he's about to just admire her, right? And to pleasure her, probably. I get the sense that the quality of this connection for you was one in which you felt, or not, I'm not going to say you, because a lot of times these energies are reversed. Somebody felt like they were in the dominant position, like they felt confident, they felt brazen, they felt like they were in a position of control, and they enjoyed it. And then another person in this relationship was just like sort of awestruck, like, wow, that energy is really captivating to me. All right, how do they view you? How are they viewing you? I was going to say concurrently right now. How are they viewing you at the time of this reading? You and your relationship. Yeah, that card kind of makes me laugh. It makes me chuckle because that guy's just like, whoa. Like he's really sort of maybe never been in that situation before. And the woman in this card is just like totally fine with being completely naked and being pleasured by him in this particular way. So how do they feel about you? This is sort of turning into a love reading, but it seems like it wanted to go there, so we'll take it, right? Here we go. How do they feel about you? Ooh. Sorry, it's the Five of Wands. This is the near future. Whoa. I think this conflict has to do with a third influence in your relationship. So we see this man is watching this couple in the pasture make love. He's sort of spying on them. He's holding a wand of passion. There's some sort of third influence in this relationship that is bringing about some conflict and bringing about some change. How they see you, somebody is definitely watching, somebody knows something and is watching something from a distance, and they might see you as having a secret. Could be vice versa. Somebody has a secret, somebody has a third influence. There is some sort of third influence in the situation. They know about it. The other person knows about it. They're watching. They're suspicious. They're suspect. Right? It really reminds me of this card, which clarified the impulsive act. Could be that somebody cheated. Look how suspicious he looks, and look how suspicious he looks. Not suspicious. He looks like he's just like, I see you. I'm watching you. I know what you're doing. Whoa. Ooh. So let's just recap a little bit. This 9 of Wands clarified the impulsive act. Sun also clarified the impulsive act. Some sort of immaturity, immature communication, some sort of impulsivity. It felt positive. There was positivity here. There was a positive opportunity here that somebody didn't trust. The 5 of Wands is how they feel about you. We have the 5 of Wands in the near future as well. Some sort of conflict and change that's bringing about a sense of feeling burdened, indecision. This is like a block of your intuition, unable to make a decision, a block. Grief and sadness, and ultimately healing. All right? Let's pull a few cards of advice for you. What should we use here? Let's use the Osho Zen Tarot deck, because let's come back to the heart of the reading, which is really a need to take a time out, take a break, create some boundaries around yourself, create some space so that you can process some of the emotions that you're having right now in order to transform, to have this transformation, to have this healing that we see in your near future. Whatever happened here in this relationship in the past, it is ultimately about your healing and your transformation. It will bring about a healing and a transformation. Let's pull a few more cards of advice for you. And I'm specifically now looking at this 4 of Cups energy in your heart space and also in the present moment. Let's pull some advice for you on how you can move through this time most effectively, taking the greatest care of yourself as possible here. I do see that in the position of your mind you have the 3 of Discs reverse, which is feeling like you don't have the support you need. Ooh, whoa. Part of this taking time out and creating this space, or part of what you will be looking at or could possibly look at that would aid you in this transformation and this healing, is really exploring your projections inside of relationships. So this speaks to this idea, are you really seeing who this person is in front of you? Do you really see them? Do you take the time to really accurately understand who they are? Or are you asking them, projecting onto them your own hopes and desires for what or how or who you would like them to be, sort of fantasies, right? Projecting fantasies onto your partner, projecting expectations and idealistic hopes or imaginings onto your partner, rather than seeing exactly who they are. This is a beautiful thing to be able to do, to drop your projections, to drop your expectations. It's also extremely difficult to do. It takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of self-awareness, self-understanding, and also a lot of work around acceptance and forgiveness. When you can really see who your partner is or who the other person is, you can make more informed decisions. You can actually decide whether you want that type of relationship with that type of person based on your realistic understanding of them. But also, you can offer acceptance. You can accept them for exactly who they are. You can start to practice that, and that is a practice. That is a practice for sure. Let's pull one other card of advice for you as you move forward. Oh, good Lord. Let's try this again. Let's shuffle these again. One more card of advice. Scorpio, integration. Yeah, it seems like there are light and dark parts or aspects of yourself that need to be integrated. So that's what this is about. This is about integrating those aspects of your shadow self with your light body, with your light self. Those aspects of yourself that are really difficult to own up to sometimes. The parts of yourself that you feel shame around, the parts of yourself, the shadow parts of yourself that come out inside of intimate relationships where you're like, whoa, where did that come from, right? That surprised me as well. And then you start to take a deeper look at them and you're like, okay, yeah, that's something from my past that I haven't really fully unpacked and resolved. So there's some sort of deep work here that around integration, around integrating your shadow self, your shadow aspects. Projections, integration, transformation, all clarifying this Four of Cups reversed energy, which is in your heart space, your heart center, and also at the present moment for you. Lots of deep work here. Either you're maybe not aware of it or resisting it, or something is blocking that, the initiation of that understanding and awareness and that work for you. But it's here. It's here for you. It's coming for you. All right, Scorpio, that was a very deep reading. I really wish you the best. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing to my channel. It looks like you're coming out of a period of some emotional hardship here, and also entering into a period of some change that has to do ultimately with your healing. And what is really needed here is to take some time out and to create some space and some boundaries so that you can start to look at some of the parts of yourself, or some of the things that you might do inside of relationships that are not beneficial, maybe sabotaging, self-sabotaging, in order to make this transformation and have just a deeper understanding and awareness of who you are, and also who you are inside of relationships. Seeing another person for exactly who they are is really one of the greatest gifts. Like I said, because then you can make an informed decision. You can be like, I accept you for who you are, but this is not really what I need right now. Or, I see you and I accept you and I want you in my life. All right. I hope you have a good rest of the month, and I'm wishing you the best luck in this work. Take good care.